How are you today?
I'm great.
Excellent, excellent. So tell me, how is your spider? Did you let your spider go?
No, because we went to Grandpa's house, and Grandpa's house is not a good place for a spider.
Oh, did you set it free though? You talked about taking it to the park and setting it free.
Yeah, okay. We didn't go to a park at Grandpa's house because none of us, especially my parents, had an idea of that.
Oh, so you still have the spider in the jar?
Yep,
Yes,
and he's
or no?
doing great. He's making webs, and I found out that he's a juvenile. The webs are like transparent, so you can't see them. And I also fed him a very small mosquito from my grandpa's house. Yeah, not from my grandpa's house exactly. It's we caught them, and basically that's what it looks like after the spider ate it. Yeah, its tummy is literally flat. And it's also it's also wait, no. It just makes it transparent. It's also attached to a web. Here, let me show you it. Let me show. Like, this is the web, and yeah.
Okay,
So,
okay.
I meant it was like floating when I was looking at it. So yeah, the spider made a web to turn it into some kind of baby thing where like the babies just sleep in the cradles, and then there's like a bunch of like stuff, a bunch of like little animals with strings attached to them, like spinning around.
Okay, so the spider put animals in its web?
No, I just put, I just said it's kind of like that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like the mosquito is kind of like that because it's like attached to a string of web, and it's also floating because.
So it stores its food in its web, right?
Yeah. And then I was like, wait, why is it floating? Oh, they spun a web. And then
spun a web.
Spun the web, yes, spun a web. And and I found out that Mr. Spider, which I gave him a name Fred, yes, Fred, is climbing in the air. Like climbing in the air. Yeah, so I was like, oh, he spun a web.
So he is climbing on his web, but because his web looks invisible, it's hard to see that he's actually climbing on his web, right?
Yep.
Yes, very good. Well, I am glad that you are taking good care of your spider. All right, Miss Ivanka, are you ready for our class today?
Yes, I am.
Yes, yes, yes. So we're going to keep learning about how living things depend on one another. So right now, your spider depends on you, right?
Yeah.
To keep it safe and also for food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, do you depend on the spider?
No.
No. Are you sure?
Kind of. The spider can eat the mosquitoes. Yeah, 3 of the mosquitoes died. One of the mosquito was that one. So we kept the mosquitoes in a jar. Not a jar, a Coca-Cola bottle. I know that looks like a really, really weird birthday hat. And basically we caught 4 mosquitoes. Yep, 4 mosquitoes. And by the way, all of the mosquitoes are pretty much caught on the yellow wall. Yeah, they become very stupid when they're on a wall. And I said stupid only because, like, I just said it once. There's not a problem with that, right? And so they're kind of dumb on yellow things. So we caught a lot. And we also caught a moth that ended up drowning. Yeah.
Okay.
And somehow survived the other, was still kind of living at Grandpa's house tomorrow morning, but my mom threw the bottle into the trash can. So yeah, the moth is probably dead right now. And so there are like 4 mosquitoes. One of the mosquitoes was cruelly murdered by Mr. Spider, and one of them has their intestines squeezed out while being put into the jar, only just because it was not that intestine one was not on a yellow wall, so it really tried to avoid my mom, and my mom squished its intestines out, and it's stuck.
Okay.
Yep. And we caught 3 females and 1 male. One of the intestine one is a female, I assume.
Okay.
And yeah, the female died. The female died, which yeah. And the rest of the 2, yes, the rest of the 2, I said one was cruelly murdered by the mosquito. Sorry, was cruelly murdered by Mr. Spider, and well, the other 2 just drowned.
The point is, though, Miss Ivanka, is that in a way, you depend on the spider to eat the bugs that bother you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and those mosquitoes especially can bite you and hurt you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I'm not saying you should have 400 spiders in your house. I'm just saying that, in a way, we depend on each other for help in a lot of ways, right?
Mm-hmm.
And outside in your garden especially, it's helpful sometimes to have these bugs to help us with other bugs that are a problem, right?
Well, we don't have a garden. We live in an apartment, so we only have staircases in the front. So either I put my Mr. Spider on the staircase to catch nothing. Yeah, we don't.
Well, I was just using your spider as an example of how we can depend on each other for help, okay?
Okay.
All right, so let's keep going, okay? You're doing a great job. Now, what can you tell me about this foundation? Remember last time we talked about what a foundation was? Do you remember?
Yeah.
So the foundation is the thing we build everything on. For you and me, it would be the foundation that we build our homes on, right? This bottom part is what we sit on, or what everything is built on top of, okay?
Okay.
All right, so you read this one last time. Do you remember what photosynthesis is?
Definitely.
Okay, what is it?
Photosynthesis is you make your food and energy by the sunlight.
That's right. Now this word here they used was synthesize. That was a big word. What does synthesize mean?
Synthesize means it. Okay.
You use one thing to make another thing, right?
Oh, okay.
So synthesize. Plants use sunlight, that's number 1, to make what?
Energy.
To make food, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then they also release oxygen for us too, right? But they specifically use sunlight to make food. Okay?
Okay.
All right. And what are we called?
Consumers.
What are we called?
Consumers.
The plants are called producers, and
Yep.
we are called consumers.
We are called consumers. Yes. Okay, you're frozen. I'm probably like alone right now.
There you go. So yes, plants are called producers, and we are the consumers. That's right. That's right. All right, ready, go. Can you read this one?
Okay. Autotrophs. Autotrophs. Energy capture. Autotrophs. Self-feeders. Foundation of all ecosystems. Plants trap abiotic solar energy and synthesize it into food. In doing so, they release oxygen, the breath of the biosphere. Biosphere.
Now, there's a lot of giant words here that are kind of unnecessary. There are too many, but let's make sure you know what they mean, okay? So, an autotroph. What is an autotroph? Any ideas?
Like bees.
All right, so auto means you do it yourself. You do it yourself, okay? Like me, I do it myself, okay? And then troph. What about troph? What does troph mean? Do you know?
Troph means like a
Let's
trophy.
Let's look. No, not quite like a trophy. All right, here, let's trophic. Right here. Do you see it?
Food.
The troph part means food, okay?
Oh.
So up here. Autotroph. Do you see it? Autotroph.
Mm-hmm.
So auto means self and troph means food or nourishment, right? Mm-hmm. So what does autotroph mean?
Like self-feeding?
Yeah. So it's an organism or thing that can feed itself, okay? Very smart girl. Excellent job. So plants are something that can feed themselves, okay? Now we talked about foundation. We know what that means. We know what ecosystem means, okay? What about this word? Abiotic. What's that mean?
Like not living.
Yeah. So you remember bio means living, right?
Mm-hmm.
So abiotic means not living. Okay, so what is not living here? Is it the little green part or the sunlight? Which one is the not living?
The sunlight.
Yeah, the solar energy is the abiotic. It's not living, right? Mm-hmm. And then what did synthesize mean?
Synthesize means to make something into another thing.
Yeah, that's right. So it synthesizes or makes sunlight into food. You are so smart. That's right.
So smart. That's really right.
Now, what is oxygen?
Oxygen is a type of air that
is oxygen.
Oxygen is a type of air that you breathe in and do.
Yeah.
Stuff.
That's right. That's the part we need, right? That's the part we need. But wait. These plants, we depend on them, but they depend on us. What is the part we exhale? Do you know? We
CO2.
need the oxygen.
CO2.
And the plants need it, right?
Yep.
So we breathe in what we need and we exhale what we don't need. but that just so happens to be exactly what the plants need.
CO2.
We depend on each other, right?
Yep.
All right, now this is called the breath of the biosphere. What in the world is a biosphere? Do you know?
Okay, a biosphere is like, this is the earth and stuff. And that thing around it.
So bio means life.
Yeah, okay. I should probably say this, but you're kind of frozen.
Right, so bio means life, right?
Yep.
And what is a sphere?
A sphere is like a ball.
A ball. Yeah, very good. So it's a ball full of life, which is probably talking about the
Earth.
Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, that's right. Very smart girl. Again. Now, you said it's talking about the earth, but it's also talking about a bigger word. What's the bigger word we're looking for here? Starts with an at. Atmosphere. Atmosphere. Yeah, very good. That circle of air around our earth, right? You are so smart. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now I know you were a little bit late to class, and I can continue with you. I don't have a class right after yours, but at some point the computer will turn the classroom off, okay, even if we want it to stay on. All right, so what can you tell me about this? Heterotrophic dependency. It's very big words. What do you think?
Heterotrophs, other feeders. Animals cannot create energy. They must steal it. Some autotroph plant. Primary consumer, squirrel. Secondary consumer, snake. It's like this. Like, this is a sign. It's like la la da 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 da. I am so happy. Oh no, I feel hungry. I'm gonna poop out a plant. And then the plant is like, yay, I'm alive. And then the squirrel is like, I'm gonna steal you, plant. And the plant is like, oh no, don't steal me. And then the snake is like, I'm gonna steal you, squirrel. The squirrel's like, oh no, don't steal me, because it said they must steal it.
They must steal. So the squirrel eats the plant and the snake eats the squirrel, right? Ooh, what will eat the snake? What will be the third consumer? Any ideas? What will be the third consumer? Meow, meow. Meow, meow. Or woof, woof, woof.
The third consumer.
Or caw, caw.
The third consumer would be a bigger snake.
Could be a bigger snake, or a cat, or a dog, or a hawk.
Canine, or feline, or something.
Yes. Or it could be like a hawk, or a bird, or an eagle, or some kind like that, right?
Yeah, okay. Mochi cannot eat a snake because he's a lovebird, and he's too tiny to eat a snake. The snake will steal him first and then say, hey, guys, look, I have chicken tonight.
Oh, well, or maybe a human, right? Like a person might eat the snake, right?
Wait, why will we eat snakes?
Some places they do. Some places they eat snake. Wow. I've eaten snake before. They're very bony.
Okay.
Ooh, okay, so can you think of a fourth? If we eat the snake, what would be... Okay, so We are the third. Let's say we are the third. What would be the fourth? Consumer.
Okay, this might be a really, really bad idea, but here. So, yeah.
What about a bigger snake?
Yeah, I know.
Ah!
I know. That one is a friend. That one is friends with that man. So, first of all, I think maybe a hippopotamus.
Okay, maybe.
And then
maybe a tiger.
Wait, and then after the hippopotamus. Well, wait, no, not a yeah. Okay, a hippopotamus, and then it's like. Then it like goes by the water, and there's like a plant, like a plant god, and basically it's the plant goddess, and the plant goddess is like hello, you have eaten a human. Now we will return your human. And then the plant goddess slowly just throws an axe. Sorry, that's my watch. And then it just throws an axe at the hippopotamus's head, and then the hippopotamus just oof.
Well, and when the hippopotamus dies, right, then we have another thing that happens. It starts to decompose, and then the mushrooms and the funguses take over to cause decay, right?
Yep, here's a funny way to describe it. The mushrooms are like, hey, look, there's another dead guy. We should eat him. And then the leader is like, go mushrooms! Go mushrooms, decompose that hippopotamus. He's gonna be our dinner.
Are mushrooms heterotrophs or something else? What do you think?
I think they're decomposers.
Okay, so they feed off of something else. So are they heterotrophs or do they have another name? What do you think?
I think they might be heterotrophs because I don't know.
They might be. Or they could be called decomposers, right?
Yeah,
decomposers.
I said decomposers.
But they are actually heterotrophs because they do eat something other than what they make, right? So they could be seen as heterotrophs too. But on our food web, we called them decomposers, right?
Yeah. Okay, we call them decomposers. Yeah. And just a moment. So I just found out something.
What?
The mushrooms they actually steal their food in real life because the vultures also eat dead animals. So they're like, they steal from the vulture. They're like, hey, don't eat our hippopotamus. And the vulture is like, hey, the hippopotamus looks tasty, okay? Let's share it. And then the mushroom is like, okay, fine, but you have to eat the other side because we mushrooms do not want to get killed by a bird.
Ah, yes. Well, and there's a whole chain of events, right? So like the big guys, like the tigers and the vultures, eat the big parts of the meat of a creature, right? Yep. And then the other littler creatures come along and eat all the bits and the pieces. And then the decomposers come along and they eat all of the things that are left, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, very smart girl, very smart girl. Okay, now before we go, I need to know more about these crazy squirrels. What is caching? What does that mean?
Caching means burying stuff and making it grow into a tree.
Yes, yes. They hide a bunch of things. Okay, now the classroom, the computer's about.
Oh no.